Back again. Good. Okay, here we go. Pop it up, pop it up. Hit. Good.
Sure, I grew up in New York City, in the Bronx. I went to high school at Herbert H. Lehman High School, which is a public school in the city, and then chose to go to college at Syracuse University, which was in-state. When you play the sport, and it's such a competitive sport, and you know at the end of the day whether you won or lost, the day. I think that when I first started to think about what did I want to do with my career, I wanted to get something where it was high competition. I wanted something to change. I wanted to be able to give back. I wanted to be able to help people maybe make or not make some of the mistakes that I made, as a player growing up. So for me, it was a very simple decision to get into coaching. When you look at my experience, obviously with the offensive line, I probably had about 18 or 19 offensive line coaches, 3 in college and then in the NFL, and I've had some great ones. So I felt very fortunate for that. And I was probably released by 5 or 6 teams, made 2 teams. So I tried to use that experience of hey, listen, my career in the NFL was very short. It was more like a cup of coffee, but I'm going to turn this thing around and use these experiences with these great coaches that I've worked with and put it to use. So, like I said before, I've been very fortunate. I've had some of the, I've been around what I feel have been the best in the industry. It's been an unbelievable experience. I think for me, because of the history of the game, the history here at Alabama, having played in the NFL with players that obviously attended here, and when you come back, it's a form of history, with an unbelievable tradition that you're able to learn, and then it takes you to where we are in the modern age, which is probably the greatest program in college football history, led by Coach Saban. So it's such a great experience of the old and the new for someone like myself that loves the history of the game, and to see some players that come back, to see some of the alumni, to meet people and then to have them tell you stories, and then to see Coach Saban really work in action, in live action. I think, I've told many people that, I think if you were to pass away, at some point, obviously in your life, and you had to go to football heaven, I tell people Alabama's football heaven.
Good. Back again. Switch it up. Good. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. Right up. Here we go. Hit it. Back again. Good. Okay, here we go. Pop it up, pop it up. Hit it. Good. Let's go. Hit it. Let's go. Ready? Hit it. Good. That last one was good.